Was everyone alright? Good morning. Yeah, fucking lovely day today as well. Again. Yeah, hopefully we get some nicer weather back soon. So, yeah, go on a quick message. I want you all to please share this message as far as you can. Any platforms you can, really. This one's for the teachers and the schools. This is a message for you guys. Basically, you're probably not going to like what I'm going to have to say, but this is what needs to happen. We're going to start educating our kids on how bad these vaccines are, these tests are, and these masks that you're pushing in the schools. Not all of you, but most of you. I just want to let you know that us parents, we're not having it, you know. We're not going to send you no more emails, no more letters, because they're falling on deaf ears. You need to be held personally accountable now. So if you're going to continue to push this narrative and push masks and vaccines on our children, then you're deep in the shit. That's all I'm going to say. You are deep in the shit. We send our children to you guys, you know, and we trust that our children are safe and you're protecting them and you're teaching them what's right, you know, what's true. Facts, education, you know. We all deep down know it's not what needs to be taught, but at least they're at school and they're meant to be in a safe place. They're meant to be protected. They're in the duty of your care. Now you're going to break that trust if you keep pushing this false narrative and all these things on our kids, like the masks, the vaccines, the fucking tests, when there's so much evidence out there saying that these things are bad for us all, not just our children. You are part of the problem if you do this, and you'll be held personally accountable. We're not going to send you no more emails, no more letters. You're not going to be able to hide behind your job. We're going to turn up at your workplace and at your homes. We're going to teach our kids everything they need to know about how bad these vaccines are, how bad these masks and these tests are, and make sure our kids make a mental note of who pushes what on them while they're in school. You know, like if a teacher fucking is pushing the narrative on the masks or the vaccines or the tests, our children are going to come back and fucking tell us. We're going to find out who you are, get your name, get your workplace, get your addresses, and we're going to turn up in a lawful way. No violence used, but we're gonna exercise our fucking right to freedom of speech, and we are gonna voice our opinions on what you're doing to our children. And you're not going to be able to hide behind the school because we're going to be looking at you personally. It's going to be your name, your face that's blasted out there. Now, on the flip side of that, I just want to thank all the good teachers out there because, you know, like I say, we trust you guys with our children. So all you good teachers out there that aren't pushing this narrative and can see through this, we need you to start speaking up for the children. Just remember why you got into this fucking job in the first place. You know? Just remember that. So all you real ones out there that are looking out for our kids, protecting our kids, and you know really what's going on. There's so much evidence out there that we can prove what's going on. If you're choosing to not look at that, use your own discretion on the safety of our children, you'll be held personally accountable. We are going to voice our opinion outside your workplace, outside your houses, in the car park where your car is. We're going to turn up on masses. We're going to name and shame you and put you out there on every platform we can find. We are going to name and shame you. If you're putting our kids at risk, you're part of the fucking problem, whether you're a teacher or not. If you choose to follow this fucking false narrative and all this bullshit the government's pumping out there, all this fear propaganda from the mainstream media, if you're choosing just to watch that and not look at ulterior fucking sources of information and evidence, then you, my friend, are in the trouble. You're in trouble. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just doing your job's not going to cut it. Just like with the police, just following orders ain't going to cut it. We're going to hold you personally accountable because you have a choice. You have a brain. You know? You have so much that you can do. You're in a position to do something about it. And in a lot better position than some of us. And the fear of losing your job is your only problem. I'd be more fearful of the people turning against you when you're known as a child abuser, because that's what this is child abuse. The children are getting their innocence stolen from them, and a lot of it's going on in the schools. There's not really much more we can say on the matter. A lot of it's going on in schools because you're following a government fucking curriculum. If you choose to do that, we're going to hold you personally accountable. It's that simple. I beg all you parents, start educating your children. Even if they're going to school, start educating them on the dangers of all this stuff. And make sure they can come back and tell you if one of their teachers pushes this shit on them when they're in school. Take names, dates, like just write a little list down of information on everything that happens and get it to me, and we'll blast them. We'll find pictures of them, take pictures of them, take video, whatever. Post it in the comments on this video or any other video, and we'll share it. We need to start fighting back, people. We can't rely on anyone. And yeah, I'm still following Trump. That's not what I'm saying. But ultimately, it's down to us. We need to do stuff. We need to fight back now more than ever. We're in a position now and in a time where it's fucking crucial. We need to do something about it. They're going to start attacking our kids again in September, but they're going to go whole hog. They're going to try and push this agenda. No matter how much we're winning, they're still going to push this agenda. We have to counteract it. And if that means blasting, naming and shaming teachers that are abusing children in the school times, that's what this is. It's child abuse. It's crimes against humanity. That's what we're going to do. So if this resonates with you, this message, whether in a good way or a bad way, ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. And do something about it. Because if you don't, we will. And that's for sure. 100%. We're here to protect our children. We're here to protect your children. And all us fucking real people are standing up against this, man and woman. Real men, real women. Everything about this virus is a hoax. Everything about these tests do not work. And all the statistics are pumped up through fear propaganda and false statistics. It's that simple. If you choose to believe the BBC, Boris, Matt Hancock and Chris Whitty, you're just as much as the fucking problem and you'll be treated accordingly too. That's all I'm going to say on it. But if you're going to do this, expect us. Expect us in the masses. Because we will exercise our freedom of speech and voice our opinions to you very loudly, outside your homes, outside your workplace, in the car park where your car is. We will single you out and hold you personally accountable in your personal capacity. That's a fucking fact. Take what you want from this, I don't give a fuck. I'm here to protect my children, I'm here to protect any other children. That's a fact. Nothing's going to stand in the way for that. Have a great day, guys. Share this where you can, please.